Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ قُرْآنًا عَرَبِيًّا لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ. Certainly, we have revealed the Holy Quran as an Arabic Quran so that you may understand. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته يا دكتور عمران.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
كيف حالك؟
أنا بخير الحمد لله.
So we have discussed today, Alhamdulillah, أنا بخير. Today we discussed qalqala and types of mad. So what are the letters of qalqala?
قطبوجات.
How many letters of qalqala do we have?
5.
5. They are qaf, ta. They gathered in the word qutbujat, right?
Yeah.
What is the meaning of qalqala?
It means it makes an echo.
Yeah, can you speak up a little bit here, Dr. Omran? I cannot hear you.
It makes an echo.
Yeah, you have to make echo on the letter when you pronounce it, right? When you articulate the letter in Arabic, or when you articulate such letter in Quran, you have to make echo while you're articulating such letter, which is 5-letter qutbujat. So what type of qalqala do we have? We have 3 types of qalqala. Can you tell me what are they?
Minor, medium, and major.
Okay, what difference between sughra, wusta, and kubra?
The difference is that
What about the first type, the minor, the sughra, qalqala sughra?
this occurs when the letter of qalqala is in the middle of a word.
Excellent. What about qalqala wusta?
This occurs when the letter of qalqala is at the end of the word.
For example,
falaq.
Al-falaq. What about the strongest type of qalqala, the major qalqala?
This occurs when the letter of qalqala is at the end of the word.
Yeah, and it should be carries what?
Shadda.
Yeah, so the difference between qalqala wusta and qalqala kubra. What difference between qalqala wusta and qalqala kubra?
Qalqala wusta is when there's no shadda.
Yeah, when the letter of qalqala comes at the end of the word with no shadda. But qalqala kubra, when letter of qalqala comes at the end of the word and carries what? And carries shadda. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَكِنْ لِيَطْمَئِنَّ قَلْبِي. Where is the letter of qalqala here? Ta letter, right?
Yeah.
What type of qalqala here? Is it sughra, wusta, or kubra?
Which one?
وَلَكِنْ لِيَطْمَئِنَّ قَلْبِي.
Wusta.
Excellent. It's medium one. وَمَنْ لَمْ يُطْعِمْهُ فَإِنَّهُ مِنِّي. What is the letter of qalqala here?
Is it kubra?
Here it's in the middle. So where is kubra here? Can you give me example of qalqala kubra here? Is this one kubra? Or wusta? If it carries shadda, it's kubra. If it doesn't carry shadda, it's wusta. What is the letter of qalqala here?
Ba.
Ba and?
Da.
And dal, right?
Yeah.
Then we move to the mad. We have specific letter, as we said that the letter of qalqala, we have 5 letters of qalqala. When we read them in the Quran, we have to make echo. What about letter of mad? How many letters of mad do we have, and what should we do if we meet any of these letters in Quran?
We have alif, ya, waw.
Great, these are letters of mad, right?
Yeah.
What does mad mean?
Mad means lengthening the sound due to one of the letters of mad.
We have to prolong the letter, we have to stretch the letter, right?
Yeah.
How many haraka should we stretch the letter? It based on different, or it depends on the types of mad, right?
Yeah.
So mad, generally speaking, mad means that you have to prolong and stretch such letter. And we have only 3 letters that we should stretch and prolong them in Arabic: alif and waw and ya. But we have different types of mad. How long should you stretch this letter? It based on the type of mad itself. Let's start with the natural mad. What is a natural mad?
Natural mad is alif
Preceded by what?
preceded by fatha,
And?
ya preceded by kasra,
Yep.
waw preceded by dhamma.
Wow, preceded. These are natural mad. How many haraka should we make stretch? How many haraka should we stretch natural mad?
We should stretch it two.
Just two harakat, alif or waw or ya. For example here, this word al-kafirin. So what type of mad there?
Is it natural?
Natural. What is the letter of mad here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why it's natural mad? It's yeah preceded by what?
Kasra.
Great. نعم. Okay, here يقول. What is the letter of mad here?
Well, preceded by dhamma.
By dhamma. So what is the type of mad?
Natural.
Natural mad. How many haraka should we stretch it? How many haraka should we stretch it?
So
the natural mad, just two haraka, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then we discuss the mad muttasil and munfasil. So we have mad due to hamza, three types of mad. We discuss the first type is mad al-muttasil, the connected mad. So what is connected mad? For example, this word, why we call it connected or muttasil?
Because it's in the same word.
Yeah, because letter mad and hamza comes
in the same word.
Yeah, what is mad muttasil? How long should we stretch it?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 haraka, exactly. For example, you see here?
Yeah.
So ja'a 4 harakat. The haraka is a major is a major for it teaches you how long should you stretch the letter. For example, if you say may, جاء إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. I stretch the letter alif here 4 or 5 harakat. Okay? And here, for example, we say bisu. I stretch this mad is 4 or 5 harakat. What kind of mad here?
Natural. Muttasil.
Muttasil. Why it's muttasil?
For the in the same word, hamza.
Yeah, what is the same word? Letter mad and hamza come in the same word. And connected mad, is it obligatory or optional?
Connected is
obligatory. Let's move to the munfasil. What is mad munfasil?
It's
if the letter mad and hamza come
in the same
in two separate words, right?
Two words.
Like for example here, what kind of mad here?
Munfasil.
Naam, separated. Why we call it munfasil?
Because it's separated.
Yeah, because letter mad and the hamza come in two separated words. For how long should we stretch separated mad?
4 or 5.
4 and 5 also, like the mad muttasil. So here, so how to differentiate, or what difference between mad muttasil and munfasil, Ya Umran? What is the difference between muttasil and munfasil? You said that mad muttasil is a connected one. If letter mad comes in the same, if you said mad muttasil, if letter mad and hamza come in the same word, and we make it 4 or 5 harakat. And mad munfasil, we make it also, we stretch it 4 or 5 harakat when the letter mad and hamza come into separate words. So what is the difference between connected mad and separated mad? Can you sum up?
So the difference is mad al-muttasil is present in one word.
Yeah, so the letter mad and hamza come in the same word, right?
Yeah.
What about munfasil?
Mad al-munfasil and the Hamza is separate.
Yeah, Hamza and letter Mad comes in two separated words.
Yeah.
And also one of them is obligatory. Which one is obligatory and which one is optional?
Um. المتصل is
Is obligatory to stretch it 4 or 5 harakat. What about مد منفصل?
Optional.
To stretch it 4 or 5 harakat. The third type due to Hamza is Mad Badal. Mad Badal if Hamza preceded the letter of Mad. So in متصل and منفصل, the Hamza comes after the letter Mad. But in Mad Badal, the Hamza comes before the letter Mad, preceded by letter Mad. And also we have discussed the Mad Lazim or the obligatory Mad. What is obligatory Mad, ya Doctora Omran? What type of Mad here?
Obligatory.
Yeah, Mad Lazim, obligatory Mad. Why it's Mad Lazim?
Because less of Mad is followed by
as the letter carries what?
Shadda.
Yeah, so how many haraka should we stretch it?
6.
Yes, so look at me here, how I stretch it 6 harakat. We say, وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. I have to stretch it 6 harakat. The 6 harakat approximately equals 3 seconds. Also, what kind of mad here?
Lazim.
Yeah, what kind of mad here?
Mad lazim.
Mad lazim. Why it's mad lazim? What is the sign of mad lazim?
Followed by shadda.
Yeah, how many haraka should we stretch it?
6.
Look at me how I stretch it. من قبل أن يتماس. 6 haraka that we have to stretch it. This comes back. Alhamdulillah, we have finished today Surah Al-Mutaffifin, ya Doctora Umran, right?
Yeah.
Surah Al-Mutaffifin, is it Makki or Madani Surah?
Madani.
What difference between Madani and Makki surahs?
Madani is when the Prophet was born in Medina.
Naam.
And Makkah is when Prophet was born in Mecca.
MashaAllah. Surah Al-Mutaffifin, it has a cause of revelation. As we said, it's Madani surahs. When the Prophet Muhammad migrated to Medina, he found a lot of people in Medina. They are, defrauding the customers. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the surah to ask those people, to command those people to avoid defrauding their customers. So what is the lessons and benefits that you learn from Surah Al-Mutaffifin, ya Umran? What is the first lesson?
So I learned there's good people and bad people.
Yeah, what about the first lesson? Does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah reveals the surah to warn the defrauders, the cheaters, right?
Yeah.
Who are the cheaters, the defrauders that Allah warned them? And Allah warned them was a punishment of wail. What does wail mean?
Wail means the hellfire.
Yep, the bottom of the hellfire. And who are those defrauders? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, Allah described them. How Allah described those defrauders that Allah says those people will be in wail, in the bottom of the hellfire. What Allah says, how Allah described them.
That
الذين إذا اكتالوا
على الناس يستوفون وإذا كالوهم أو وزنهم يخسرون.
What does it mean?
It means that these
cheaters or these defrauders, if they gonna weigh something for themselves, they take it with full measure, right?
Yeah.
And if they weigh something for other people, they give it with a short measure. Those people are defrauders. Okay? And those people will go to hellfire. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also, another lesson that we learned in the surah, that Allah described the day of judgment. Allah confirmed that on the day of judgment, all people will be resurrected, right?
Yeah.
And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala divided the people after resurrection, the day of judgment will be 2 types. What are these 2 types that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes in Surah Al-Mutaffifin after resurrection?
So Fujari and Abrari,
Al-Fujjari and Al-Abrar. Who are Al-Fujjar?
5 people.
Yep, exactly. What is the punishment, the fate of the bad people on the day of judgment?
16.
What Allah says?
كلا إن كتاب الفجار لفي 16.
As for Al-Abrar, those people are the good people. What is their reward?
Al-Layyin.
Yeah, Al-Jannah. What Allah says?
كلا إن كتاب الأبرار لفي عليين.
MashaAllah, Tabarak Rahman. Also, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that the disbeliever in this worldly life, they make fun of the believer, right?
Yeah.
Because of their faith. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that on the day of judgment, the tables turned, as a believer will make fun of the disbeliever. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described that on the Quran? That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that the disbeliever are ridiculous, making fun of the believer, right?
Yeah.
What Allah says?
إن الذين أجرموا كانوا من الذين آمنوا يضحكون.
Excellent. وإذا مروا بهم يتغامزون. Each time they met.
علموا أولادكم القرآن وسيعلمهم القرآن كل شيء. So teach your kids the Quran and the Quran will teach them everything.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين.
I'd like to thank our dear guest, Dr. Saeed Kishke.
Thanks for having me.